Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Joining in Light. Today we're going to join in a moment of light to look at desires. Does anyone have a desire that they would like to look at specifically? Or does anybody hear from Jesus what desire to look at? I hear the desire to be right. So,
all right, desire to be right. And Laura has one.
Laura?
The desire to keep certain areas of the mind closed to Jesus's presence.
That is a good one, yes. I'm hearing that's a good, we should start, let's go with that one. Let's take that one all the way down. The desire to, could you say it again?
The desire to keep certain areas of the mind closed to Jesus's presence or his access.
The desire to block Jesus from parts of our mind.
It felt like when it came up, it was like a child being mad about certain things. So kind of being mad at Jesus as part of why that parts of the mind are blocked to him.
I'm hearing that there are parts of my mind that seem so valued by me that I don't want him to change anything or tell me it has to be different. So I don't want him to have access to, certain areas of my mind for that reason.
And I am willing to admit that this is a strong desire within me. I have this desire. I
hear yes, that I have this desire.
Yeah, it's important to ask Jesus, do I have this desire? And I hear a resounding yes.
Yeah.
So
Jesus is playing a trumpet, saying, "You betcha."
And I'm reminding myself to really relax into it, not to judge myself for it, to let it be seen. And that feels like that gives him great happiness to be very gentle with myself as I relax into it, the relishing, the wanting.
I almost see it like a game of peekaboo, like I'm trying to hide and he opens my hands. I see you anyway. Kind of thing. So yeah, it feels like it started like a game and now it's serious. And just look at the innocence of having the desire. It's just a desire.
And I relish it. I relish keeping parts of my mind closed off so that they're just mine, supposedly. I think I have control.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to lose something if I give full access to my mind to spirit. I feel threatened. There's a desire to feel threatened by
Mm,
by it, by love.
yeah.
I'm being reminded that a beautiful phrase tool that I've been using is, I will not tolerate this refusal to let Jesus into hidden parts of my mind. And just really feel that, telling myself, that part of the mind that wants to hold on.
I'm hearing to really look at the relishing of having a private mind, the relishing of having something to be special, to be just mine, to be. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Like, I don't know if I'm hearing it right, but the desire to be, the relishing of being special, the relishing of being
Mm-hmm.
separate. Like, really relish it. Like, look at it that way. Just look at how much we really want to cut part of ourselves off. We just don't want anybody to have access to it.
Like, this is my pain, and I'm not giving it up, or something.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, there's a relishing of the pain.
Yeah.
Like a pride in the pain and the specialness too, I can see. It's like I enjoy that.
Mm.
Like ownership, it's mine.
Mm.
I get to decide who has access to it.
There's a feeling of being vulnerable. Like, I don't want to be vulnerable. Don't want to be weak, or that's the way it seems. And I know that's opposite, but it feels like there's this vulnerable underbelly that I'm, if I give it all to Jesus, that I'm exposing my underbelly, and like a dog rolling over, you know. I don't know. I know that's in the feeling realm, but I think that's where the desire is pulling.
Just relishing how much I want to keep him out that I don't want to give him access, so I've erected something similar to a bank vault to make sure he doesn't get in.
And then I threw away the memory that there was even a vault to be opened. It's just gone. So or to quote a famous song, I saw a red door and I painted it black.
I notice there's some guilt coming up about, not giving Jesus full access to the mind.
And anger because I feel guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Like I somehow got caught with my hand in the cookie jar and I can't get it out. Shame. I was going to say shame. I feel some semblance of shame. But let's focus. Let's try to stay out of the feeling sphere of it and really focus on the desire and the relishing of that. How much we really want to just, with all our being, not to give wholly. And therefore not to receive wholly.
Yeah, what is the withholding getting me?
I hear you leave yourself destitute.
I hear that I get to, I'm the word in charge. I'm in charge. Relishing feeling like I'm in charge.
Yeah. This is my life. Yeah. Or as Jesus likes to tell me, I like to play small. I love it when he tells me that. Can't you tell?
I'm actually, oh,
Go ahead. What?
I was going to say, I'm seeing myself going to the curtain, like that would separate that part of my mind from Jesus and pulling it back and holding it. Just being, Jesus, come right in. It's a black curtain. And I hear the word heart. Do you like a broken heart? Will we relish that?
Hmm.
The desire for a broken heart. The desire for the experience of a broken heart.
Yeah. I'm having difficulty staying out of the feeling. I'm very full of anger. And
So we've been asking, is there holding or release? And
I
then-
feel for myself holding, like there's this, no, don't take
No.
this away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so definitely we need to go, I don't know, deeper, or
Mhm.
what do you do when there's holding? I haven't been, do we just continue?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're not sure what to ask him what to ask. And then if you have the miracle worksheet,
I do.
yeah, it's good to just take a glance and just kind of see where we're at on it, and that can be a way to keep us focused and moving through it.
And I'm hearing to not judge the arising of any emotion. Just stay with him in the relishing, but
Mhm.
don't judge the energy
Okay.
or yourself. There's no judgment coming from him.
Jesus, are we ready to see this, at least see this differently? To see it through the eyes of the miracle?
Yeah, I just kept hearing that there was like a no, and then we're hearing that there's holding, so we can just ask what miracles.
Yeah, what miracles need to be performed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, what miracles would you have performed?
We've also been looking at, it's come up in a couple of our light circles, wanting to tell Jesus how it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I like that. I really relish telling Jesus how it is, how it's going to be. Look here, this is how it's going to be.
Yeah. Keep Jesus in a shoebox. um, uh, it's all quite ludicrous, actually, trying to see how impossible it is to hide ourselves from ourselves.
Yeah, it's like a denying that I can hear him in any situation and I can do anything that he asks. So I like to keep the argument going.
I hear that one. Deny the desire that I can do anything he asks. Like there's some things I can do. Jesus tells me to do, the day-to-day stuff. But when he starts telling me to perform miracles, I gotta, whoa, time out. What are you talking about? But, yeah, like,
Feels like there's some release now, actually.
yeah.
Yeah, it feels lighter.
There's this, I don't know how, there's this feeling of I can hear you, but I'm pretending I can't hear you kind of thing. Like, what? I can't hear you. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, but there's like this inner dialogue within the inner dialogue. I don't know how to describe it. Like there's like a house within a house, and I can only hear some of it. It's interesting.
Good way to put it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like we're ready for a miracle? Is that what you're hearing? When you hear there's a release? I mean,
Yeah, I hear release and I hear that there's still more to see.
okay.
I was here to ask, is there any confusion in our mind that the miracle is happening within our own mind? It's not about working miracles, quote unquote, with others.
Seeing the decision and taking responsibility for the design.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and just admitting that this is I do desire this. I do very much want to hide. In a myriad of forms.
Yeah, when Kay and I joined this afternoon, one of the things Jesus said was, anything but up, any way but up.
I heard when it's your time, it's your time. It feels so much lighter, actually. Is anyone hearing anything specifically?
Trust me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was hearing, okay, Jesus. Kind of like, okay.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
may be
hearing,
wrong about this.
I'm hearing there's no part way about this. If we're going to really fulfill our heart's desire, we've called him to us, then it's a willingness, however little willingness there is, to open up everything and be curious at least about looking at whatever he brings up as a desire that may be hidden below my level of awareness.
Yes. Just to say that he might be right. That opens the door.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe I'm wrong. He might be right. So, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like to treat him like he's the boogeyman, coming to get me, and
Yeah, he's or an adversary, like somebody I can duke it out with.
Yes.
Uh, like I'm somehow an other to him,
Mm.
to him, you know.
Mm.
And I think that's where the scary part comes in. Like, oh, I've made myself an other, and now I'm really screwed. But that's just what I tell myself so I can keep playing the game, I think.
Yeah, one of the questions we ask is whose voice is speaking.
Yeah, and he just said, please speak my voice.
Aw. He always tells me it's your natural voice. It's your voice.
I'm looking back at the original, at the desire to block and where those areas seemed blocked, and just looking within, see what's going on. And it feels much lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hearing, it feels like a light check. You're just checking in with the light. Okay, is this clear? Am I ready? Yeah.
Yeah. I hear, yes. That's what I hear. I hear you. Yeah. I also heard that Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, I hear yes. I'm willing to be wrong about this.
Yeah.
And like ignore everything else. Just ignore everything else. All that matters is Jesus and seeing that he's here with us in fullness. That we can't be apart.
Yeah. And that's truly all that matters, really. I mean, so are we ready for a miracle? Is that what's happening right now?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah.
For it.
I mean, it felt like a flowering of the heart, really, for me.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
despite all the angst, it didn't matter. So, so what do we do now? I mean, do we go on to another
We could ask
desire?
Jesus. We could ask Jesus if we accepted the miracle. We could ask Jesus if we accepted the miracle.
Okay. Jesus, have we accepted this miracle that's been offered?
I hear yes.
Yeah, I do too. I hear yes. That's beautiful.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Also, it's good if you're hearing no to just stay with him on it.
Yeah. If you are hearing no, that's still cool. Jesus is talking to you, right? Like Jesus is like telling you where you're at, and it's like that's cool
Working
too.
with us.
So it's not the end of the world if he says no. In fact, it's a step in the right direction. It means you're working. So
So thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, mighty companions.
Yeah,
thank you.
Feels complete.
Yeah, feels wonderful. Thank you so much.
Good to see you, Michael.
Very good to see all of you. Thank you.
You too.
Thank you for everything.
And let's see, we could do kind of like in closing what we have coming up next.
Sure. Would you like to?
Yeah, tomorrow's Monday, so what
Elliot will be facilitating the Monday night joining and light group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Tuesday and Thursday will be Renee. And then Wednesday, Kay will be doing a live session with Jesus. I don't think we have a topic yet,
Okay.
but we'll keep you posted. Are you back in our messenger group again?
I don't know. I please send me an invite just in case.
Yes,
And
yes, I'm shaking my finger. I will send you an invite.
thank you, thank you. And I look forward to all these new activities. These sound wonderful.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the Joining Enlightened Miracle worksheet can be found on the joiningenlight.net website, and the phone app.
I was gonna say you have an app now, right?
Yes.
Oh,
we have a
Michael,
phone
you
app.
should see it. It is amazing.
Okay,
Yeah. We'll send you a link.
sounds good. Yeah, I'd like to see it.
Greg, you hear anything there?
Oh, we gotta unmute you.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
Greg. Welcome. Thank you.
All right.
All right, bye. Thank you very much.
See you next Monday, if not before.
Okay.